Welcome to DuskPunk by Clockwork Bird and James Patton. It's a sort of not visual novel, but like it's one of those best way to describe it. It's like a tabletop RPG sort of thing. So you'll see when we start playing. I guess similar to Disco Elysium to a point. It's the most balanced one. Engineer. Let's be an engineer. Ah, cool. Hicks. Ow, my wrist. Tyrants appear all-powerful. The illusion is broken, and in the moment their downfall, I cannot know where the dusk is set on this rotten empire. I only know that no matter how long the day, dusk will always come. Loris Markov, the nature of the state. Crack my elbows because they ache. The war chewed you up. The city tried to swallow you whole, but there's life in you yet. And I'm about to cough. Oh, sorry. I'm ill. Apologies. You shake yourself awake. Act, sure. Nice. You drag yourself up on the bare shoreline. Maybe I need a drink. Maybe that's why I'm coughing. Apologies. Digging claw marks in the mud. You drag yourself forward. You'd rather forget. Remember, you can't help it. Oh, you remember? You can't help it. The front, the trenches, the maze of mud and bodies, both living and dead. Machine guns plucking lives like flowers, chains of bullets tearing through friends, comrades, and lovers. You remember each death with perfect clarity. Yeah, I'd say that one. Each moment of the horror as the door closed on a squad of life. But what happened to you? How did you escape? Or what is it? Where is this place? This river, this city, unfamiliar to you. You shake yourself awake. How long have you been lying here? Feel your ankle. The pain is like sheet lightning. Look around. You spot a piece of driftwood gnarled and knotted. Grab the driftwood. You drag the driftwood and put your weight on it. See, I could have stood up and hurt myself. I didn't. Step in. A twisted crutch for a broken citizen. Step into the sea. As the sun rises, you hobble away from the river. You realise these streets, unfamiliar with the dark, are known to you, but not lived in years. You're at Dredgeport. City, the capital of Sumerian Empire. Fair enough. Check your pockets. I realise I'm probably reading really fast. I do apologise. You go through your pockets. Slim pickings. How will you live? You consider a new aim to survive. And assuming you do, what is your next step? Join the revolutionaries. You've heard rumours of revolutionaries working secretly throughout the city. You plan to join and take down the regime. This system must be broken. You consider a new aim to find revolutionaries. You return to Dredgeport. Gods help you. Ah, nice. Ooh. I like the art style on the map. It's really nice. Cool little effects as well. Meat. Docks downtown. Okay. As you explore more of Dredgeport, you discover goals you might wish to pursue. Those are called aims. Here you can see a list of aims you could pursue. Track one aim down at a time. Track an aim highlights any locations which might help you complete its current stage. Whenever you achieve an aim, you gain a growth point, which can be spent on improving your skills. Track an aim now. Okay. Survive. This music's getting louder and louder. Hold on. Even like for me, I attack down so slightly. There we go. You need to check if you roll. Makes outcome. Ah, okay, act. Yeah. Free room. Ah, okay. Explore the squares. Yeah, why not? Nice. Let's go to a bridge. fly west past. Okay, we cannot. Okay, back to. Can't do that. Back to the port quarter then. Act. Oh dear, apologies. Let's go to market then. Explore market. Act. I sell the best donkey. No, it's fallen. Different actions now available. Okay, that's cool. There's another game I'd like to play on this channel. So I know I'm doing. It's called. I think it's called Gerda. It's supposed to be set during the World War II. I think. I haven't played it in so long, but I think I'm nearly finished my playthrough, which I bought it on release and then played a big chunk of it, and then I think I forgot to continue playing near the end. But yeah, maybe I'll play it on the channel one day. It's a fun little story sort of thing like this. The dice rolls. Oh, weirdly, really like slightly realistic. It's unsettling. You stumble from an alley, bump into a young beggar. Excuse me, mate. There's a tinkle in you. There's a tinkle at your feet as they're around the corner. They tinkled on your feet. Check your purse. You should read it yourself and your purse is open. Oh, you dick. I'm so poor now. Confront the beggar. Yeah. Beggar is disappearing around the corner. You hobble forward. You think you have something in mind? Oh, what's that? You know damn well. The money you stole. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm down on my luck. I could use help. Oh, father. You roll their eyes. How about I teach you to pick the odd pocket and take these groats as payment? Yeah. Beggar shows... that seems fair. The beggar shows you how to walk with your shoulders forward. Better to barge into people. Distraction. They feel the knock, not the hand. You've got to be quick. A few more tries, you think you've mastered basics. Look at you, natural. Well, I must be off, soldier. Later. It is a slight bit too fast. I'm going to slow it down a tiny bit. Oh, you did an instant. Okay. Hold on. I think someone's out the door. Hold on. Right, I am back. Not even noticed because I've just paused. Right, tavern. Okay, so I can change the time of day. I can't go in the tavern because of money. The breeze shine. On me. At the end of the twisting alleyway, you find a handful of crows pecking at bird seeds scattered on the cobbles. Amid the birds is a little pile of rubbish. Sticks, pebbles, bits of broken glass. The crows flutter to the rooftops as you approach. The pieces are tied... Okay, maybe that's too slow. In pyramid shape with frayed string and scraps of cloth. In the centre of the pyramid is a folded piece of paper, weighted with stone. You take it and unfold it. At the bottom is a small smear of blood. It begins. To the merciful scavenger. Keep reading. My three sisters and I are starving. Please find us some food or a job. And if you do, I'll bring more seed. Your love worshipper, Gracie. From above you, the crows caw manically. Two hop into the street and start pecking at your ankles. You toss the prayer back into the pile and hurry back to the main roads. I need to change that to be much faster. Okay, try and make that be better. Sure, prepare. Okay, come on. Yes. Sure is like a hammer, knocking purses loose. Your hand is a crow, pecking them free. Should have enough goat. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. New location, good. Sleep. Oh, great. Your research Sleep from your eyes, stomach rumbles. Energy bar drops in the morning. If you lose energy with none health, you'll take health damage. Oh, great. You slept terribly, haunted by phantoms. The trenches. Shots ring out. Pistol. 3 bodies fall to the ground. Fall around you, and a voice. Toss them with the others. They're as good as dead. I'm still alive. Not for much longer. You are passed through 100 hands to black steel funeral barge. Suddenly, you start awake. The smell hits you like a mouthful of dirt. The air is rotting. Claw forward with your arms. You claw forwards desperately. It's cold skin against your cheek. Rough fabric, buckles, and cheap medals. Clinker right. Somewhere above you, above, below, around you are corpses packed tightly like processed meat. Scream. You scream, or try to. You can't get the air in your lungs. Kick your legs. You kick behind you and your ankle bursts with pain. Ow. You force yourself forward, digging towards the surface. You burst out into the moonlight. Breathe. You gasp, taking deep lungfuls of air. Around you. You're on a deck of Lich barge. Hulks that haul war dead back to the capital. So you did end up on one, just as you feared, but alive. Plasma yards loom ahead. A chute stretches ahead of you. Your ground shifts on you, tilting, body slip down. Look around for a mechanism. You glance around for some mechanisms to tamper with. Mounted in the ship's hull is a cluster of gears and wiring. Body slip past you. Look down the chute. The chute stretches away from the ship and into the plasm tower, churning vat of flesh. The smell is thick, like spoiled soup. Slowly on hands and knees, you slide down the chute with gathering speed. Jump, something, no, mechanism. You glance around. What do you even have to hand? Snatch up a bone. Helmet. Snatch a helmet as it skips past and hurl it at the mechanism. It bounces off uselessly. You scroll desperately, slip sideways. You feel your body leave the chute. For 2 sickening seconds, you're airborne. Below you is a black river. You hit the water and start awake. You bolt upright. Breathe. Your chest heaves. It's like a sawmill. Your breathing slows. It's just a bad dream. You think, no one could live through that hell. There's a churning in your stomach. Someone did survive that. You did. That's how you came to Dredgeport. Taken for dead, loaded on a corpse barge and almost read in his plan. Speed that thing up again. I'll find the perfect speed. I need food. Really? I'm still... Oh, God's sake. Your house. Look closer. The stonework is poorly maintained. The roof is missing a number of tiles. There is a sign beside the door. Hind out poorhouse within a lady's embrace. You've heard of these places. They take in those who've lost everything and feed them, clothe them, peek into windows. Through the grime, you see rows of rough wooden tables. The inmates sit on ragged cloth, sewing timber clothing, peeking next window. The dining hall is cramped. The soup is grey and lumpy. You tear your gaze away. Gaze. Peek around the corner. The yard is empty, but for a horse and cart. A door bangs open. 2 orderlies drag a person from the house, toss him onto the cart. They bind him tightly with ropes. You realise the person is dead. The cart drives off towards the plasma yards. Great. This is not a place of kindness. It's a place to store raw human material until they're ready to be harvested. Walking away, you feel a chill. Ugh. Maybe I should try... I should have enough to eat now. There you go. Nice. It's fine. Sleep again. God damn it. You shudder. What an awful night. Get up. When you try to rise, your ankle gives way. You stifle a sob. You hear footsteps coming down the street and a steadily clanking sound. Raise yourself on your walking stick. Shaking, you haul yourself to standing. A robed figure stops and looks at you. He wears the robes of a watcher, a priest of the lady. He sighs, soldier. Your balance swells, you fall to the cobbles. He bends down. Poor helpless gobshite. Let's get you warmed up. Pass out. You black out. Push yourself, yeah. You feel sheets, a rough blanket. You know that you've been given a second chance. How many people walk away from a corpse barge? You become aware of the ache in your right foot. Look down. Your right leg ends in tight bandage around the ankle joint. Your foot is gone. Oh, great. Your gaze rises to a figure beside the bed, by your bedside. God's sake. Back in the land of living, he's acting like music. My foot. It comes out as a terrible question. I'm sorry, truly. There wasn't much left. The sheltermaster and I agreed. About what? About what? Wherever you live. I called the local sawbones. He's unprofessional, too fond of his solace, but time against you. Well, it was against you. Your ankle tingles. You have questions? How long was I asleep? A few hours. After the operation, I had the day guard looking in on you. I'm truly sorry. Who are you? Oh, just a loyal servant and a lady, and a faithful citizen's little father. Anything else? Where am I? Slums of Dredgeport, soldier. Right now you're in the sanctuary, a shelter for those with nowhere else to go. They owe me a favour. Ah, how nice. Where's my manners? He clasps your hand. I'm Brother Redjack, a watcher. As you shake his hand, his range chalice tinkles. I'm curious about my new foundling. I was a soldier. I was knocked down and taken for the dead. I thought as much. From the uniform. He sighs and smiles, gazing vaguely upwards. I hear the war's terrible, but still. Forces of Aurelius defy the heathen god, the false queen, glorious. Memories tease you, the war, the trenches, and whine of grunt harvester. Its wheels and legs pinion like a mechanical marionette. It's not glorious. It's a slaughterhouse. The lady teaches us things are not always what they seem. Trust me, I was there. There was no glory. He shrugs. I'll pray on it, citizen. Be that as it may, they must have found you unconscious and loaded you onto a lich barge. You were lucky. Remember the plasm yards. You smell the burning flesh and the crackle of ozone. You shudder. The priest takes your hand. You're safe now. I know nothing about this city. I'm not being a dick. He helped me. I've not lived here for years. First things first. You're not going anywhere until you've got some strength. All right, I'll rest. Have faith, soldier. It's the best medicine there is. Nice. Fuck it. Let's do it again. Push yourself. There we go. After a few hours rest, you feel better. A check. Bustles with a small sack. So, how's the patient? I feel awful. Puts down the sack and takes your shoulder. I'm sorry, friend, but the lady can bear all burns with you. He left the sack onto the bed. Scraps and leftovers from my flock. God, this cough's getting worse. Do you feel like help me cook? These hands ain't what they used to be. Of course. Have a drink. Check washing and prep stew slice. You soon have a hearty stew bubbling. Nice. Somebody's coming. Okay. How do I get this down? Ah, I think it's solace. Okay. How do I sleep? Witch's Crossing, sure. Oh, no, I can't do that either. Fuck it. Oh, okay. That. Oh, an engine. Okay, so I can go back to it after. I need to sleep. Not very doing well, am I? A fitful sleep, you come and roll off your pallet. You hit the floorboards, jar on your hip. For a second, there's nothing in the world but your ragged breathing, gently slowing. At the front, there's only thing that soothed your chest was solace, a drug that quiets the mind like a warm bath. You consider a new aim to find solace dealer. Slept terribly. Oh, Foundling, you right? He leans his staff against the wall and helps you up. War comes with a cost. Those who die and taken to the Father's bosom, they are the lucky ones. Those who remain face a much harder test of faith. We're haunted by what we've seen. He sighs. I have seen men and women spat out by this war. Often they are broken. When they're lucky, sleep brings the lady's peace. But more often than not, there are only night terrors. Will there ever be 3 of them? He smiles sadly. With the lady's blessing, with a pang, you realise he's given you false hope. Yeah, but... Anyways, I came to look in on you. There's other lost sheep I have to tend, but I have a gift. He reaches into the cloak and pulls out a crutch. A body should have 2 legs in Dredgeport, even if it's made of wood. Thank you. Now, about your situation, he sobers a little. Look, you're welcome to stay as long as you can, but don't get your hopes up. Why not? I've had people come back from the war before. The recruiters are mounting the paperwork outside. If you escape, they're going to track you down. I've had the same thought. Any advice? He scratches his temple thoughtfully. Honestly, it's a shame we can't talk to little father. He's a good man. Why is he turning dead soldiers into plasm? What would the world come if we left the Orans unchecked? This war is terrible trial. We must listen to the father's plan. You look into Rychek's smiling face and see an unassailable faith. They'd never let you close. Forget it. Close, sorry, not close. Now you've rested and fed and out my hands. Go about your business. Do you know of any work? You might explore the Crucible. That's the industrial district, south of here. There's factories that might be hiring. May the father protect you. He ducks into the street. What's that? Round plaza. Intersection forms a large circular plaza. A round platform raised in the centre, surrounded by strange metals. Examine the platform. The platform rises chest height and is made of concrete. That means it's placed here in the last 10 years or so. A ladder allows access to the top. As you put a foot on the ladder, a workman hurries up to you. What are you doing, citizen? Are you mad? What is this thing? Just leave well enough alone. Suddenly you hear a commotion. A trio of soldiers approach from the other side of the square, dragging 2 women with them. We've done out wrong. One of the soldiers, an officer, barges past you and steps onto the platform. Citizens, you'll be glad to hear we've apprehended 2 Orion agents. It's not true. Soldiers wrestled in one metal stands at a pillory. They were caught stealing rations from the arsenal. They had been found guilty of sabotaging the war effort and espionage. Dun, dun, dun. They'll remain here for 3 days. It's an act of treason to offer them food and water. He glares at the crowd. I will post guards and ensure that no traitors are missed. In the stockade, the woman struggles feebly and lies still. Oh dear. Where's the... Oh, workshop. Nice. Oh dear. Curious, you walk through the red brick gate and into the broad courtyard. The air is filled with sound and spark of metal and the smell of white hot iron. Engineers moving to and fro, wearing leather jackets, belts and welding goggles. Oversized gloves. One man rushes past and nearly bumps into you. Carrying some complicated device, an older woman calls out after him. Alfie, for Smith's sake, don't run, you get yourself killed. Her eyes set on you. Slow down. I'm speaking too fast again. Some of them get overexcited. You're new? First time? First time? Well, anyone's welcome, as long as you bring your own tools. She smirks, and someone's got to show you the ropes, so don't end up like me. She raises one spindly arm and shows you missing 4 fingers and 1 hand. The risk of a self-taught engineer. Too right. So just get those tools and we'll make sure you don't end up the same mistakes. I guess to the market? I'm just listening to the people in the background. Oh. It's gonna be fucking terrible for me. Ooh. Ow. Yep, sleep time. Fuck's sake. When you awake, you find a note on a shabby dresser, foundling. I must run an errand. Find me an arc light. Dress is scrawled at the bottom. Okay? Arc light. Orange sums, you come across the beggar who picked your pocket. They're surrounded by a handful of animals. 2 pigeons peck around their feet. So down. A mouse sits on the shoulder. Another peeks out of the pocket like a shirt. 2 large rats curl around their feet like cats. Beggar nods as you approach. I heard you had good fishing since we saw each other. Consider a new aim to befriend the beggars. The animals around the beggar's feet move a little closer. They eye you cautiously. Who are your friends? These are Agnes and Fred, the gesture towards pigeons, and this is Pillywig on the shoulder. Pillywig rustles his nose. Hey, Melly. Please make you shake. Shake Frey's hand, they snort. My, how polite. But it's nice to get a little respect. I'd love to get to know you, but there's a patch on Worcester's that's good time of day. With a whistle, they summon the tiny flock and saunter into the streets. Fair enough. I need food. Really bad. That's fine. That's fine. The arc light, once you find it, is a bar occupying a massive drum-shaped building. Heading inside, you find Rajek talking to the barman. He nods as you approach. Verling, this is I, mistress of the arc light and witch with a wrench. If you ever need a device or a bit of clockwork, she's the body to ask. You consider a new aim. To acquire a device. Zai, this is my soldier friend. It's them from the main thing. Zai's a tarrying woman. She It looks more engineer than bartender. Outsider. Has an eyes and arrow. Oh, come, woman. Is that when you want to greet your new friend? Your friend, not mine. But she does reluctantly extend a hand to you to shake. As you shake her hand, your fingers close around the cold metal. You look down. Zai's hand is an incredible device of steel and brass. My own work smirks. It's you I wanted you to meet. She nods at your crutch. Ah, I see you've joined our ranks. My condolences. I was hoping that you could meet anarchist friend could help with that. She bristles. We're not anarchists. We'll just keep to ourselves. Ah. For 6 seconds, neither says anything. Finally, Raychek clears his throat. How many times have I come through for you, Zai? I'm sick of your posturing priest, she growls, but you have come through for us. She fixes you with a stern stare. I can build you something to help, but you won't walk quite like you did. It's a lot better than hobbling around. What'll it cost me? They say nothing's free in Dutchport. And after all what I've done for a citizen. She studies Raychek for answering. Since it's the watch who's asking, there's no cost. This pays our debt, right? Fine by me. But I need material. Haul me some scrap and I'll see what I can make out of it. You consider a new aim. To befriend Zai. She glares at Raychek. I want you to leave now outside. I need a word with the priest. Leave but listen to the door. An outsider. The racket of the crucible drowns out the conversation. After a while, it subsides and you hear Raychek. I an outsider once? You still are, you crazy bastard. Ooh. I need free scrap. Come on. Nice. Go, 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 go. It's like you have to, you gasp hefty into the bar. Scrap's decent. I just need your measurements. I've lost a bit of weight since I had them taken. She chuckles. Only see lost foot, not your sense of humour. She rips out a tailor tape, and measures the stump of your ankle and lower your leg. Alright, I can have it finished in a few days. Thank you again. Don't thank me, thank the Watcher. I need his help, but he seems off. Listen to that instinct, soldier. Keep your wits about you. You owe him now. He's a man of faith. Did he do something? Shakes her head. He'd rather die than hurt someone. It's a sin. Sometimes you need to make the bastards hurt. She sighs. Just about done. Your new foot would be ready in a few days. Nice. Wandering the streets, you find yourself drawn to the river. Blue glow in her eyes, and you draw closer, you realize plasm. Oh, for fuck's sake. Your throat goes tight, you stumble. Breathe. You force air into your lungs and stumble against the wall. Am I going to die soon? Easy there, foundling. Where do you come from? You've been choking there for a minute or two. You didn't notice me? You shake your head and he tuts. You almost enter the towers of hell. No one can face it and stay whole. He gestures the industrial landscape before you. The yards where the bodies of dead come fuel for the living. It's a blasphemous face. You spit. Father works in strange ways. Don't forget the city's lamps and its vehicles are all using plasma now. Point taken. Brother gathers himself and struts forward. Foundling, listen. Regardless of what feelings on it, this place broke you. You have to face it again if you're to heal. He nods to the guard on duty and passes over a pouch of money. The guard opens the gate. As you walk through, that man clasps a hand on your shoulder. Don't get any ideas. I'm only doing this because the Watcher sat on my door. Sat on my daughter when she lay dying. This gate won't open just to anyone. Oh, great. Fuck it. Alright. Come on. Okay, good. And one more. Fuck. We'll come back to that. fuck's sake, I'm dead. Hi. Ugh. Right, You stumble back to Central Yard, your boots slipping off the pleasant runoff. How was it? I face my fear, I can move on now. You swallow, you're not sure you believe the words. It's the first step, he sighs. The war did a number on you, and this place. Ray takes your arm, but I'm glad you're making the journey. You've come a long way today. Wait, unslung his raincoat. He corks his leather flask and splashes some water into it. When the dead are ready to move on, a brother gives them rainwater, the lady's tears. He holds the chalice to your lips, his eyes flash. Drink and let her ease your pain. Silver is cold against your lips. The water tastes metallic. Ooh, nice. Something inside you relaxes just a bit. I'm sorry I can't help you more, foundling. Two of you walk towards the gate. Oh, at least I'm less shit now. We'll do this for another 5 minutes because I've been doing this for like nearly 40 minutes now. Church is wide as the small dwelling, but towers over of a roofs nearby. The spires like Gothic dragon scales. The windows like scalpel wounds. Each tower is lined with cast iron, each brick studded with metal. The place was forged as much as it was constructed. Go inside. You step over the threshold. The sounds of the city disappear. Ahead of you is an immense anvil in place of the altar. Beyond it sits a statue of the smith in granite. His apron flaps in the imagined furnace breeze. His hammer is raised, his eyes focused, intent on some unseen work. You study the walls. Decked with paintings and unworked sculpture, they depict stories of the smith, the creation of the plough, the prison of gold, the first sword forged from the first bone. Sorry. Oh, okay. We can't really do much else. Oh wait. Yeah, I suppose. Where was the? How many have I got? You possess 2. Okay. Let's buy some spirits. Yeah, let's prepare. Sell spirits. That's fine. You find Redrick sitting in Sentry's common area. Afraid I've got a leaper now. Want to give you something though. He pulls a small leather purse from the folds of his cloak. Ooh. It's solid, it'll quiet your mind. You need it sooner or later. I only have enough for one dose. Find another source soon. You may not want to turn to drugs, understandable. You know you need something to get through the terrors. Thank you, Watcher. I'm going to get that right down. Just do the lady's work. Be seeing you, foundling. God to be with you. He grabs your hand, shakes it, and walks out. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to bloody do the thing. I'm going to put that up. And... Oh, must do. Let's do the last few actions and then we'll call it. Workshop, deliver tools. Market. No. Let's try and help. You drunkards, flatten our egos, Mama nods, thank you. Take the bottom home for your trouble. Yes, nice. Cool, right. Sleep. Really? Fuck it. That's fine. You're woken by the knock at the shelter door. An officer stands at the threshold, dressed in full trench warfare. We're looking for this individual. He hands the shelter master a photograph. Never seen him. Gas mask begins to turn in your direction. Observe the officer. His movements are slow, deliberate. The eyes of the glass mask fall on you like searchlights. Private. Attention. Your body obeys reflectively. Your arms and legs locked together. You're Private Hicks. I am. The mask rounds on you. The correct response is, yes, sir. You've been absent without leave for several days. I was discharged, technically. The officer draws his pistol. Oh, great. All soldiers of the Empire must make a choice. To live and fight for the fatherland or die. To have bones for your war machines. He cocks a hammer and lives at your forehead. Make your choice. Alright, you made your point. Slowly pushing the gun and closed again, he holds the gun. Report to the War Office in 4 days. The army still has use for you. I want to say no, but you're going to shoot me. No, fuck it. I'm not going back. We will make you. He walks out slamming the door so hard the hinges loosen. You won't go. Okay. Right. We'll leave it there. Oh, actually, let me... Can I put all of them on? Can I track all of them? I can only track one at a time. Okay. But yes, I fucking love this. This is great. Thank you for joining today. Hope you enjoyed, and she'll play this again hopefully soon. But yes, thank you, and bye-bye.